Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please remember to subscribe to this channel and turn the notification button on so that you will keep getting updates whenever I upload videos. Thank you so much. As you all know, love is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And while some Nollywood stars were able to find love, they were able to find love outside their profession. Some could only find love within their circle. Some had to stay within that industry, within the Nollywood industry, in order to find love. Now, Nollywood has experienced celebrity marriages over the years. Over the years, we've experienced so many celebrity marriages, and some of them already gave us a glimpse of what their love is from some popular movies that we have seen. Some of these actors and actresses displayed amazing chemistry in some movies that it was nearly impossible to assume that they had something going on low-key. Some of them had this amazing chemistry in movies, so that one was not in reality. But because of that kind of chemistry that they had, people started assuming that something was going on between them low-key. Now, while some of them denied their relationship, and later they eventually ended up together, they eventually got married. Now, others broke the internet. Wow. With the solidification of their union, others were able to boldly state that something was actually going on between them. Now, to the surprise of many or not, this on-screen romance that we see on screen, in the movies, later translated into real-life situations for some of these movie stars. That is, they ended up getting married. What they did on screen ended up coming to reality. Now, we have brought to you a list of these Nollywood actors who went from being lovers in some of our favorite shows, our favorite movies, to being husband and wife. The first set we will be talking about is Adesua Etomi and Banky Wellington. Adesua Etomi and Banky W were the main characters in The Wedding Party. That movie went viral some years ago, and Adesua Etomi and Banky W were the main characters in that movie. Now, their love story from that movie inspired so many people. Now, the movie was produced by Don Omokpe, Zulu, Yibo, Ijoma, Gukoroye, and it was directed by Kemi Adetiba. The movie starred Adesua Etomi, Banky W, Shola Shobowale, Richard Mofedamijo, Ireti Oladoe, and so on. Let me quickly tell you what happened in that movie. The movie was about Duni Koka, which was Adesua Etomi. She was the one who acted as Duni Koka, who was a 24-year-old art gallery owner, who is also the daughter of Engineer Bamidele and Mrs. Tinuade Koka. And the IT entrepreneur, Doze Onwuka Banky W, Adesua Etomi was about to get married to Banky Wellington, who is from a wealthy family. His mother was Lady Obianujuku Onwuka. She the mother of Banky W in that movie, The Wedding Party, was not happy about her son's decision to get married to Adesua Etomi, because according to her, Adesua Etomi is beneath their family status. Now, during the preparation of the wedding, so many things happened. For example, the wedding planner, who was Wonu, she had to do so many things. She had to make so many arrangements. And then, there was this clash between the two families, that is the bride's family and the groom's family. The bride's family, they were not happy about the kind of arrangement for the item 7, that is for the food that was to be served during the wedding party. So the bride's mother decided to bring her own caterer, and that one made the local dish, the local kind of food that we eat here in Nigeria, while the parents of the groom, that is the parents of Banky W, had to get a caterer that would make European dishes, and during the wedding party, so many people did not bother to even taste the European dishes. They had to go for the local one. And because so many people had to go for the local one got exhausted. And this made the event planner Wonu, to start pleading with the caterer brought in by the bride's mother, the bride's family, to find something to do about it, so that at least everybody would have food to eat at the wedding party. In the movie, we also see that Adesua Etomi vowed to remain a virgin until her wedding night. That is, she decided not to lose her virginity until her wedding night, and the groom also signed onto this too. But he was being haunted by his past, because he was a legendary womanizer. He was a great womanizer, so his past kept haunting him in the movie. And that was why we saw that Rosie, who was his ex-girlfriend, came with her friends, with her girls, and she had to lie to the bride. That is, she had to lie to Adesua Etomi by telling her that she had an affair with her groom the night before, the day before, and that is, maybe she slept with him. She lied, and that made Adesua to become angry, which made her leave the venue of the event that day. Banky W has to go to search for Adesua Etomi, and he was able to plead. He told her that he did not do what Rosie told her that he did, and he tried to convince her, and that was how the case was settled. These two people who acted as the bride and groom in the movie got married in reality in Cape Town, South Africa on 19th November 2017. In January 2021, they announced that they had a baby boy named Haziah. The second couple we would be talking about is Lateef Adedimeji and Mobimpe. Lateef and Mobimpe got married in 2021, despite the fact that they vehemently denied having anything together. Both of them have been denying, they have consistently denied that they had something going on between the two of them. They kept debunking the rumors that kept coming up that these two people, something is happening between them. They denied, but they eventually got married in 2021. This couple have acted as lovers in several movies. And there's this particular movie that they had this romantic relationship in. The name of the movie is Adebimpe Omoba. It is a Yoruba movie. And the movie was directed by Bogumbe Abiola Paul. The movie starred all actors like Orwell, Ademola, Lateef Adedimeji, Oyebade, Adebimpe, Odunlade, Adekola, Itele, Remi Surutu, and so on. The movie is a story of love, lies, manipulations, and egoistic power play. Well, in the movie, we are meant to see that there is a faraway land, and in that land, there lived a beautiful princess named Adebimpe. The Adebimpe in that movie was actually the Mobimpe we are talking about. So, this princess was meek and she was so gentle, but her role as the princess led her to oppression. It made her to be oppressed by so many people. It made her experience what we call conspiracy, and her loved ones were so cruel to her. The story is actually just a tale of a charming princess and the battles that she had to go through. Now, in the movie, Mobimpe and Latif Adedimeji were lovers, so they engaged in a romantic relationship in that movie. And after the movie came out, after people saw the movie, people started saying so many things. That was around 2019. So just because the two of them, that is Latif Adedimeji and Mobimpe, because they starred as lovers in the romantic movie, so people started saying that something is happening between the two of them. The rumors intensified in the year 2020, with some reports even suggesting that maybe both of them are already married though. This was because they started sharing pictures of themselves in matching outfits. So people started saying that something was actually happening between the two of them. In July 2020, especially, they both shared a picture of themselves clad in gorgeous wedding outfits. Interestingly, both of them were always quick to deny any reports of them dating. They both affirmed that the pictures were just advertisement for a clothing line, with Adebimpe maintaining that she and Latif are good friends and colleagues in different relationships. They kept saying that I know all those pictures that you have been seeing, they are just for advertisement for a clothing line. So they are not in a relationship, they are just friends, they are just colleagues. And she also made it known that she can't get engaged to someone who is in the spotlight. Latif, on the other hand, also denied any possible romantic link with the actress, with Mobimpe. He kept saying that no, he's not in a relationship with her, and as an actor, he does not want to marry wrongly. In November 2021, Latif Adedimeji finally came open about his romantic involvement with Adebimpe Oyebade and even their intention to get married. The two of them got married on December 22, 2021. The wedding was star-studded because so many stars attended the wedding ceremony. Biggest Nollywood stars like Toyin Abraham and her husband Kolawole Ajayemi, Nkechi Blessing Sunday, Mercy Aigbe, Wumi Toriola, Adunni Ade, Femi Adebayo, Odunlade Adekola, and so many other Nollywood stars attended the wedding ceremony. The next couple we would be talking about is Linda Jofor and Ibrahim Suleiman. These actors melted hearts on popular Mnet TV series called Tinsel, that soap opera that is called Tinsel, with their on-screen chemistry and performance. Let me tell you about that movie. The soap opera, which is called Tinsel, starred Victor Olauton, Funlola Ifoyebi, Ireti Doyle, Linda Jofor, Ibrahim Sulaiman, and so on. Linda Jofor acted as Bimpe in the soap opera, while Ibrahim Suleiman acted as Damini. The movie was directed by Tope Oshin. Now let's talk about the movie. The story of the movie has to do with two rival production companies, that is the Real Studios and Odyssey Pictures, led by Fred Ade-Williams and Brenda Nana Mensah, respectively. They were jostling for box office dominance. They wanted to dominate, with both production giants taking their rivalry from film sets to industry boardrooms and everywhere else. Brenda was only interested in leading Odyssey Pictures to overtaking her father's company at all costs. She wanted to overtake her father's company at all costs. So she has to resort to every and anything, including her physical attributes, her wit, her charm, and the mechanization skills in order to do so. Of course, such drive and motivation would cause ripples throughout the entire industry. Now, the end result caused the main characters' lives and businesses to change forever. This soap opera came in 2008, in the year 2008. That was when this teen cell started, and it was MultiChoice Nigeria that they bought this soap opera on the first day of August. Now, the new show, then it seemed as if it was just like a breakaway from the kind of indigenous serial content that Nigerians were used to. So it came as a new thing, a new kind of story, a new kind of movie for Nigerians then. Now, the romance of this couple, Linda Ejiofor and Ibrahim Suleiman, started while they were on set for this particular series, this soap opera on the African magic drama. Now, according to the two of them, they said that most of their scenes were together and they had the same schedules. During that time. So whenever they finished shooting for the day and the day was still young, they used to go and watch a movie or go on a date. So they usually use the opportunity they had then to know each other, to get used to each other. So that was where their love story started from. Now, somewhere along the line, the two of them transformed their love beyond the screen and they got married in the year 2018. Now they have a son named Keon. The next couple we would be talking about is Yul Edoche and Judy Austin. This was one transitional love that shook social media due to the fact that Yul is married with 4 children. Yul Edoche is already married to a woman called May, and she has given birth to 4 good children for him. Now, the love between Yul Edoche and Judy Austin has really shaken the social media because he is already married, and that means that he has taken Judy Austin as a second wife for himself. Now, perhaps, well, we don't know, perhaps acting as lovers in some movies, most notably Native Girl, fueled their romance. Now, Native Girl is a movie directed by Yul Edoche, and this particular movie starred actors like Chigozie Atwanya, Judy Austin, and Ifeanyi Azodo. Yul Edoche himself also featured in that particular movie. Now, the movie has to do with the life of a handsome young man who has taken a decision that will change his life, who tried to take a decision that would change his life. That is, he wanted to choose a wife for himself between two beautiful ladies. And in the movie, we are made to know that Yul Edoche never wanted to marry Judy Austin. Judy Austin in the movie, but later he had to marry her because he had already slept with her and she had already become pregnant. Now, um, well, that was what happened in the movie called Native Girl. Now, around June 2021, there were speculations that Yul Edoche had actually impregnated Judy Austin. Um, in reality, this time around, not movie. It's no longer the play on the screen. Now, in reality, these speculations, this rumor started going round that Yul Edoche had impregnated Judy. Now, reacting to that particular rumor, the actor, that is Yul Edoche, asked his critics to concentrate on um, his other achievements, and so that they should leave his private life alone. Some months later, Yul Edoche announced the birth of his son with Judy Austin. And this set social media on fire because people started reacting to the news that Yul Edoche actually had a son with Judy Austin. Now, many celebrities condemned the act of taking a second wife by Yul Edoche, while some encouraged his action, saying that it is better than having her as a baby mama. He announced on his Instagram page saying that it is time for the world to meet my son. His name is Tadike Munachimzo Yul Edoche, born by my second wife, Judy Austin, and I love him so much as I love my other children. Now, Nollywood actress Shan George Films reacted to this. She said, "Wait, oh, yo, for real? The shock wey shock me now. I need to eat. Abeg, make someone send me urgent 2K biko. No food for my house. Make I no faint here." Another actress, Joyce Kalu, commented, "This life no balance, oh, really?" In the comment section too, Yul Edoche's first wife, May, also made a comment and she wrote, "May God judge you both." That was her comment on the Instagram post of Yul Edoche. So many people have spoken, and there were reports that this is not Judy Austin's first marriage. The reports claimed that this is her second marriage and that she already has two other children, two other kids with her first husband. That means this child that she just gave birth to for Yul Edoche is the third child. For her. The next couple we would be talking about is Damola Olatunji and Bukola Awuyemi. Damola Olatunji and Bukola Awuyemi acted as a couple in two movies. They were involved in a romantic relationship in these two Yoruba movies, Ipileshe and Odale. And their chemistry was so strong that they began dating shortly after. Shortly after the two movies were released, these two began to date. No. Odale is a movie where we have two drug lords who are best of friends. All of a sudden, they became the greatest enemy when one of them betrayed the other. That's the story that Odale has to do with. And in that movie, we have Damola Olatunji and we have Bukola Awoyemi that we are actually talking about presently in the movies. Now, as of that time, Olatunji was already married to Raliat Shobowale. Now this is in reality. In reality, not in movie this time around. Olatunji was already married to Raliat Shobowale, but he apparently got enamored with Awoyemi. Maybe it was because of the fact that they were engaged in a romantic relationship in the course of shooting the movies Ipinleshe and Odale. So I think, well, we think that could have led to a romantic relationship in reality, because Awoyemi later got pregnant for Olatunji, for Damola Olatunji. In reality, she got pregnant, and because of that, she gave birth to twins. Now, this led to the issues that arose in the marriage between Olatunji and his wife then Raliat Shubowale, because it led to a drift between them. She was not happy about it, and then his wife Raliat Shubowale had to leave the marriage. She had to leave the marriage. Now, describing that period as one of the most challenging of her life because of the backlash she got from people. Now, this is Awoyemi talking. Awoyemi, she described that period as a period of pain, as a period of unhappiness for her, because so many people insulted her, so many people were not happy with her because of what she did. People said that she snatched Olatunji from his first wife. In an interview that she held with The Punch in year 2017, that was in November, she said people do not know the true story of the event, but they just conclude dead and passed judgment. She said it was not easy for her back then because it was her most challenging moment, and she's a very, very quiet person. However, that period was very gloomy for her, but she thanked God that it is over. Olatunji's first marriage crashed before its first anniversary in 2014. Before they even celebrated their first wedding anniversary, the wedding crashed, the marriage crashed in the year 2014 amidst allegations of infidelity, which were revealed by the first wife, who was based in the United Kingdom. His first wife, who was based in the United Kingdom, was the one that revealed the infidelity of Olatunji then. She was the one who exposed the love affair between Damola Olatunji and actress Bukola Awoyemi then. Now, the marriage crashed irretrievably. Raliat returned to the United Kingdom, while Damola resumed his affair with Awoyemi. Although we are not yet sure if they actually signed the document in order to concede to the divorce. We don't know about that. We have gathered that Raliat has moved on and she's dating a rich Nigerian man who owns a record label in Lagos. This movie director, Daramola Olatunji, has recently been tagged as a lazy husband, and that's because it is said that he has stopped carrying out his financial obligations to the actress Bukola Awoyemi and her two children. It is said that he has stopped catering for his children. The actor is said to enjoy showing off his cute face in public, and that he has been unable to cater for his family, to care for his family. Most of the responsibilities are allegedly being shouldered by Bukola Awoyemi, who has tried her best to ensure that her husband changes for good, but to no avail. Now, one of the reasons that the actor, that Damola Olatunji, gave for his financial incapability is the fact that he has been unable to get good movie roles like before. He said that it is the fact that he has been unable to get good movie roles like before that made him to not be capable of taking good care of his children and his wife. Although many friends of Awoyemi have tried to convince her, have advised her to quit the marriage, to move on for good. But the mother of two, the mother of the twins, she insisted on staying. She said that she has taken solace in God and that she's hopeful that things would turn around for her husband in no distant time. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe to this channel, like my video, share, and leave a comment. Leave a comment. Don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching.